Gunners family, yes. Arteta has spoken for the last time before Arsenal plays Manchester City tomorrow in the Community Shield. And in that press conference, a lot of things were said, but four things that I picked out and I want to share with you here. And the number one is Saliba's injury is long term. That is the number one thing. Secondly, he mentioned about Arsenal looking for ways to improve the squad and they have identified areas that need strengthening. Even we fans, we have identified areas that need strengthening. Then thirdly, he mentioned about the possibilities like some players may have to be shown the way out. It was not very, very in-depth in it, but there's a possibility that we'll see some players leave this summer or before the end of the summer. And lastly, he was asked about Ethan Nwaneri, and he said one or two things. He didn't come out clean if Nwaneri will be with us by the end of the transfer window or not. So this is after review. Follow me, click on the like button, share, and let's see what we can pick up from Arteta's press conference yesterday. So on team sheet, he made us understand that Zubimendi, Saka, and Declan Rice all trained fully and they will be available for selection. And also he mentioned Jurem Timber. Jurem Timber is actually doing well with his training. He's adding additional work minutes. It's not fully fit and yeah, I think he will not be available for tomorrow. And we don't know if he will be available before we go for the international break about that. And so that is it about team sheet. Then he now spoke about Saliba and he used that word. Saliba's injury is longer term. So we're not expecting to see Saliba very soon, as many of us has realized after he, came out of the semi-final in the World Cup. We're not looking to see Saliba very soon. And that is a big problem because Saliba allows us to play in a kind of way. The way that we play, Saliba allows us to play like that. Saliba is a player that can defend large spaces, his pace, his composure on the ball. He's just not one of two defenders. Saliba is the reason why we can play high to mid block as a team. Yeah, he allows us to play. He's like a structural problem for us right now, and we need to fix it. So Saliba is out for longer time. No specific date for his return. Maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months. We don't know. Saliba is out. That is the key. So that is it about team sheets. And he went ahead to talk about, he was asked about Ezri Konsa or Jared Konsa of Bayer Leverkusen. And Arteta said he does not want, as normal now, he didn't even, I can't even call that an answer. He said he does not want to talk about players that are not his own. So, but let's look at it. He also, don't forget, connect the dots. Saliba is out. He mentioned Arsenal looking to strengthen the squad. That is it. Then he mentioned that the club have identified our areas of weakness. Me and you know now that currently with Saliba out, we are weak in the defense. So definitely they are going to look to improve. The defense is the place that needs to be improved now. So what am I trying to say is from everything that was said about Saliba improving the squad, areas and strengthening, it's pointing towards one fact. Arsenal is going to bring in a defender. We have to. Because Saliba's absence is like a structural defect for us. In fact, without Saliba, we can't play high line. It's not possible. If you know Arsenal very well, without Saliba, we cannot play high line. He recovers very quick. His pace is quick. He is confident. He puts in challenges. He coordinates their back line. Saliba does all of that. So, but he's not there now. So we need to bring somebody in. So when he was asked about, after saying he doesn't want to talk about concern, doesn't want to discuss other clubs there, but let's discuss it. Let's discuss it now. If you look at Konsa, he's playing in the Premier League already. He's 28 years old. He has that Premier League experience. He fits our profile. He plays in the right center back, and he can also play as a right back. And don't forget that Jurgen Timber is also injured currently. So it doesn't mean that we do not have players that can occupy these spaces, but we need confident players. And we know how Ben White and whoever has been playing in those positions have fared. And our preseason too has said a lot of things. So Ezri Konsa brings experience, EPL experience. He's 28 years old. He's a low development signing. He knows his positions already. He does not need time. He can slot into that position immediately. We need a player that can come in September and say Konsa is that player. But if you look at Konsa is a young player. He's playing in a possession-based team already, which is similar to Arsenal in Bayer Leverkusen. And he can defend open spaces. He's strong, he's athletic, and he has good receive value. So Konsa from Bayer Leverkusen he has his own positives, he has his own negatives. Positive for me is he has good receive value, he's young, he has this huge development gap ahead of him. So, but Arsenal, can we have that patience for us to be doing trial and error? We are defending champions. We cannot, allow things like this to slow us down. So, Konsa, Arsenal needs to bring somebody in. And for me, I think Konsa should be the person that should come in. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Who should Arsenal bring in? Konsa or Konsa? Who do you think would fit into Arsenal at this point in time? Who do you think we need? So, away from that, let's talk about Ethan Nwaneri. Arteta was asked about Ethan Nwaneri and if Ethan will still be a part of the team by the end of this summer transfer. And Arteta was like, he likes Ethan and he wants him to be a part of the team. But competitions are built up in the midfield. You know how stacked up our midfield is currently. So game times are going to be hard to come by for him. Definitely. We have senior players that plays in his position. Odegaard, Eze, Saka, it's not going to be easy to put those guys on the bench for Ethan Nwaneri, and Ethan Nwaneri needs to play. And also, the profile of Nwaneri is not a profile that you can find easily in the market. So it is not even going to be a smart thing for Arsenal to let him go completely this summer. So I think from that press conference, I think there might be a possibility of loan for Ethan Nwaneri. At least if you find a team that will assure him game time, not just him, they will assure us that this guy that we're giving you is going to be playing regularly, and yeah, they can take his wages or we can share, pay some, we pay some. So Arsenal can let him go on loan. Like that, we still have him. He's very good, but game time is the problem for him. Same thing for Martin Lewis Kelly. And then this other young guy, that one can still remain. What's his name? Max Dowman. He can still remain with the club and continue to develop, continue to monitor his development. So, and then that's it from the press conference. And finally, when he was asked about the game, if Arsenal is seeing the game as a friendly, he said, yeah, friendly. This one not be friendly. Oh. This is a competition, and we're going to treat it as a competition. It's going to help us to see how our team can fare in the absence of Saliba. How badly we'll be affected due to the absence of Saliba. How we're going to play. How we're going to go forward. How we're going to set our block. Are we going to be able to play low, middle, or high line without Saliba? So that game is going to help us to, make a lot of decisions. We want to win it. That is, ambition. We want to win it to set the tone for our season. Though it's not as prestigious as English Premier League or Champions League, but we are playing in it because we're the best team in England. And the best team in England should be winning all the trophies in England. And when he was asked about Pep Guardiola, as we all know, he doesn't need to repeat it. Pep Guardiola is probably the best football manager or coach that the game has seen in recent time, in the last maybe 30 years. The best football manager the game has seen. He said a lot of good things about, Pep Guardiola. So if you want to see them, go and watch the complete press conference on YouTube. It's available on YouTube on Arsenal's page. So let me know what you think. Should Arsenal keep Ethan Nwaneri in the club, let him go on loan, or let him go permanently? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And please don't forget to click on the like button and share this video so that other Arsenal fans can see it and let us know what they think. Should we let Ethan Nwaneri to go on loan or permanently? Or should Arsenal sign either of Konsa or Kansa? Which one of them will, solve our immediate problem? This is After Review. See you in the next one. Ciao.